You want the same jobs like the Germans have? You want the same salary like the Germans have? I show you one way how to achieve that. So stay tuned. If you appreciate that I spent my time for you, please give me a thumb up and subscribe my channel. And now let's dive into it. Germany is a country of specialists. And one of the reasons for that is our vocational training system. But what does that mean actually? In this video, I will focus on the one most common and effective way to become a wanted skilled worker in Germany. If you're interested in the other two, watch that video. The dual vocational system combines the theoretical part in the vocational colleges as well as the practical part in the companies, in field training directly with skilled workers, as well as like in basement training in some training centers, especially in the first half or the first year of your apprenticeship. Depending on the profession, the duration will be from 3 to 4 years. And during that period of time, you will have a contract with the company. Also, depending on the profession, you will get a salary from 500 to a maximum 1,100 euro. But don't get me wrong here, the 1,100 euro you will get only at the last year, and this is not in every profession. So you will most likely start in the first year with the 500 or the 600 euro and then go every year a little bit higher. Please keep that number in mind because I will come back on that later on in the video. So how does a normal apprenticeship look like? Well, especially in the first year, you will spend a lot of time in this school, on these colleges, and in these training centers, just to get the knowledge or basements under your belt. The usual month or time will be divided in turnuses, meaning like 2 week school, 2 week training centers, and then 1 week into the company. During the whole apprenticeship, that will shift from more theory to more practical training, what you need as a skilled worker. A part of the education are special modules for expanding the spectrum of the trainees. A metal worker, for example, will also learn how to work with plastics, as well as handling electrical systems on a basic level. These courses go usually from 1 till 2 weeks. In these 3 or 4 years, you will be tested at the half and at the end of your apprenticeship about all the knowledge you collected theoretically and practically. These exams should be taken very seriously because it will show your future employer how willing and committed you have been to that apprenticeship. If you pass these exams, you will be considered as a state qualified skilled worker in that profession. For you as a foreigner, it's important to know that no language skills is required for the apprenticeship. But take the perspective of an employer. Who would hire someone who doesn't understand German? My recommendation here is minimum A2, also for an interview with the future employer. If you have the chance to visit a German course before the apprenticeship starts, please do it. Even talk to your employer if he can support you. Much more important to know here is, and we're coming back to the 600 euro from before, you need to prove the cost of living. And this cost of living is fixed by the German government to 853 euro per month in 2020. That means for you, you need to prove these 253 euro per month on your account for the first year. And that in number is 3,000, more than 3,000 euro. The good news here is you are allowed to work besides your apprenticeship 10 hours per week extra. You need to prove that to the immigration authority. So keep in mind that job can't be tax-free. Or you need to prove it with a contract that you have a regular income to step up to the 853 euro. Why I'm putting that in my channel? Very easy. I want you to make it in Germany. Live like a German, work like a German, and have the same opportunities and chances like a German. What does it mean? Well, there's a big discrepancy in Germany, in Europe, and in today's society. Everyone wants to work only with his head and not with his hand. And that, my friends, will give you lots of opportunities. If you become a good skilled worker, you will be in a couple of years really wanted. And that means you can become self-employed, owner of your own company. You can choose where to work and how much money you want for that work. And then at the end, you can earn much more money than everyone who's sitting in an office. That being said, stay optimistic and see you in the next video.